Right, so it is October 31st. It is 7:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Ohio, Kingsville, Ohio, United States, yada yada yada. And I know in some other places in the world, NaNoWriMo has already started. I'm doing my last minute scrambling. As many of you know, I have been trying to figure out what to do because I have no plot, no characters, no nothing. I was going to use my story from last year, and before I get off topic, I'm trying not to think about my story from last year, because if I think about my story from last year, it's going to stop me from writing a good story this year. This is the conclusion I have come to. Why, you ask? Last night, I called my best friend, freaking out, going, oh my god, it's in 2 days, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing, and basically, I'm using last year's story as an excuse, because I can't think of anything to write this year. And it came to my mind that if I look through my old stories, maybe something will jog my mind. So I went through about 5 of my old stories, like actual finished projects, and one of them unfinished. And a couple of them were like, ooh, yay, this sounds interesting, but it didn't really grab my heart like I thought it would. And then I came across a story, and my best friend knows about this story, that I've been working on since I was about 16 years old. And I never finished it. I hit a bump, and I just couldn't finish it for some reason. The story was just dragging on too much, and I never really lost the love for it, but I just couldn't finish it. So I looked through it a little bit, and it sparked my interest again. So I figured I'd give the story a makeover! Cue makeover music, but I don't have any. Makeover story! Woo, my story's getting a makeover in NaNoWriMo 2000. That was 4,000. 2009! That sucked. But yeah, so my old story, I have it here. I don't remember where I put it. See this folder? See this ginormous folder? This is a nearly, I still have some of it on my computer too. This is, in here, 167 pages, over 50K, I know that much, of words in a story that I never finished. And it was when I was into my fantasy stage for elves and all that stuff. I just watched Lord of the Rings and all that crap, and it was like, ah. So yes, I've decided that this will be my NaNoWriMo 2009 story. It's getting a serious hauling makeover, and I'm so excited because you know what? I have wanted to finish the story for freaking ever, and I'm still going to pretty much use the same story, except, well, not really the same story, but the same basic plot line and everything, because I loved my plot line, and I'm going to finish it. I will finish this freaking story this year if it kills me. If I am up until 5 a.m. and then go to bed and have to get up in 3 hours after that, I will freaking do it, because that is how much I want to finish the story. Screw my story from last year. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But you know what? This story has been waiting for about, last time I wrote it, I was back in Connecticut. That was over 4 years ago. This story has been waiting for 4 years to get an ending. And you know what? My story is going to get an ending this year. Roxy, stop that. My story is going to get an ending this year if it kills me. So yes, this is my NaNoWriMo 2009 story, and I am so excited. And come midnight, in, let's see, 8 o'clock, I'll just say it's 8 o'clock now. 8 to 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. In 4 hours, I will be sitting at my computer writing this story over again. And you know what? I can't wait! In fact, I am so excited, I'm going to read you guys my storyline. I have to come up with a new name for it. I don't know what to call it. I had a storyline, a name, but the name was so, like, weird to me now that it doesn't fit what I want to do with the story. So I have to come up with a new name, but that doesn't matter anymore because I have a story! And I'm so excited! And here is the plot line. The 4 elven lands have been at war since Lord Faulkner of Kep departed this life in a scandalous murder that has never been solved. It is no surprise the land of Kep, once the most prosperous of the Glidden Elven Circle, has now fallen into disarray under the shaky rule of Lord Elian, Lord Faulkner's oldest son. In the midst of hatred among religions, races, and governments, Lilia, Anderson, and Medallon, heirs to the Faulkner dynasty and Kep, try to help ease their brother into a steady ruling. but with closed-minded races among the elven circle and a silent brewing evil waiting for just enough hatred and bloodshed to occur so it can rise again, the fate of the Glen elven circle slips farther into darkness with no one in sight to pull it back to the light. So yes, that is my story plot for this year, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I am like so ecstatic. I finally found a plot line. You know, I knew something would come to me. I just wish it had come to me like 3 days before, but maybe it's a good thing that it only came to me now, because if it had come to me 3 days earlier, I might have changed my mind. So I can't change my mind now because it's 4 hours until NaNoWriMo, and you know what? This is my story. And I'm so freaking excited, and I might just have to go back and read my Terry Brooks books for encouragement. And my camera's crooked. I hate when it does that. For encouragement and for enthusiasm, because you know what? This story pretty much was based off of his books, because I've read his entire series and I love his books. So yes, I can't wait to start writing this. I'm a little worried about the beginning. I don't really know what to start. I hate writing beginnings. They're so annoying to write. I love the middle and the ending. I hate the freaking beginning. But we'll see what happens. You know what? I'm pretty excited about this. I'm just hoping now I can manage it with my life. I really hope I can manage it with my life. But you know what? This is a good thing. This is a good thing. This is my story. This is my story. No more freaking out. I'm going in, baby. I'm going in.